Hello, Music Multiverse listeners. It's another day, another top album of 2023. Yesterday, we did number 16, which was a dark jazz sextet, which may or may not be the composition and all instrumentals by one man, Jason Conan. That's all I'm going to give you, except that this is an exceptional soundtrackian-like affair that kind of goes beyond the normal realm and reach of a sextet, including pieces of operatic vocal, which do not distract, but add to the ambient and the horror-like flow and ambience that's going on. So go back and check that one out. This, of course, is Beyond Your Radio's top 23 albums of 2023, one every day from now until the end of the year. And of course, on New Year's Eve, we will reveal our number one selection. If you're new to the channel and have not subscribed, please do so. I can talk music all day to the few people I know and the record store owners that love my purchases and our panelists, but we'd really love to be talking to you more and others like you, feeding you great new listening options. So please hit the subscribe button so you can be notified of the latest videos, as well as those that might be coming up. So we're at number 15, and this one was not on the list after the first listen. And I'm not sure where my ear or head was at that particular place in time when I originally listened to the record. However, a second listen and a third listen, and I started to warm up to what is one of the poorliest named bands on the list. Should probably be on our That's Your Band Name kind of thing, but obviously there's a lot of namings that can go on and mean something to everybody else, especially when the wickedness of the keyboards ripped in from this London heavy rockers. I knew that I had missed something, and it all came to me that at that point, and I'm really enjoying this record more and more. And this is Green Lung, This Heathen Land. Yes, this is another heavy rock record with scorching old school guitar shred and solos, but the real uniqueness is the storytelling and the intricate keyboard work and how it elevates this heavy rock, maybe stoner, doom, metal into a more like prog nature. Now, this is a full-on band. Quintet. You got Joseph Gast on bass, Matt Wiseman on drums, Scott Black plays guitar, Tom Templar, vocalist, and John Wright is doing the organ keyboard work. At first, the first song and even the second, I just had the feeling of this is another stoner metal doom band, with maybe a hint of that different sound that came, out of the same mold, right? That Sabbath kind of thing. But then came this song, The Mountain Throne, a hint doomier, but grandiose in scheme. And then in that second listen, I realized that Maxine, the Witch Queen, I believe, and that keyboard when it came in were really starting to enrapture me to not only the melodies, but the vocalist and the delivery of those lyrics. So have a listen to Maxine and this keyboard doom work within the heavy rock. There's almost an elevated Rush-like lyrical magic going on. And that's going to take a few listens for anyone to get used to unless you are intently into things like this. However, what's also unique is the changes and patterns to the songs, as is the case in a lot of tracks. Like the one that caught me was One for Sorrow. It's a track where we're going to a heavy doom rock direction, but then in comes the progressive nature of that keyboard organ again, and it takes it into a completely different tone because of the lead of that organ. Don't get me wrong, this is a dark listen in its nature, but so much fun in the shifting progressive parts. It's pastoral in some aspects to the sound. It's psychedelic in other natures, as well as the olden, more like presentation of the storytelling and lyrics, like 60s and 70s old British folklore, I guess you would call it. I definitely think this is one for That's Your Band Name. There are two other records prior, which also are getting great acclaim. This band is definitely going places. They've toured with a lot of great artists, one of them being Clutch. What did you think of this Heathen Land? Was it new to you? It was to me when it first came out. Is it on your top albums of 2023? What are your top albums of 23? Please remember to like and comment if you can. We would love to know what you're thinking, what's going on. We're on the web at www.beyondyourradio.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. There's articles, and all of our shows are on the web to get to our YouTube channel if you've not done that already. I will be seeing you tomorrow for number 14 on our list. Thank you as always. Happy listening.